be offended. So don't be afraid to testify about Christ, even me. Then he says, share with me in my sufferings, so that your gospel you preach will expose you. So how will you be exposed? By men? By media? But no, the gospel you preach must expose you. And after that, it says what? Then you will do it in the power of God. Meaning that's how God's power will be made perfect in you, Timothy. So there's no need for you, Timothy, to come and say, Papa, 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 please, Papa, Papa. There's no. Go and share with me so that you can see the results. So that the gospel you preach will expose you. And you will do it in the power of God. Every time, Papa, don't bring money to me and say, Papa, I need him. Already you got it. Go and do what is right. So the Apostle Paul advised Timothy on how to get this surpassing greatness, God-reserved power that is complete in us. To get it, this one, my son, there's no need for me to lay a hand. There's no need for you to come and bow down before me. But this one, you have to go in your weakness. Go, testify about me. Testify about Christ. Testify so that the gospel you preach will begin to expose you, and you will do it in the perfect power from above. Then when you are weak, Timothy, that's when you know how to call Father, Father, Father. Because you share in weaknesses. If you share in weaknesses, they persecute you in your house, your father, your mother, your relatives. Why do you go to that man? Why? Let them make you weak in your house. Let them make you weak in your family, so that you can be alone as you sleep. Father, Father, I'm weak, Father. All of a sudden the power of God becomes perfect in your weakness. Lebraka shutse timbreke brato sikara jemble bratul se couche turati sika parant lembreke jisosaka le trepi frakia. So let it happen in your own house. Let them plot, let them speak against you, let them lie about you, let them do it. Say, do it. Do it. I am ready. In your church, wherever you go, to that church, when you go back, you say, I'm healed, I'm delivered. They will speak against, they talk about simple thing. Who opened your house? It's simple, that thing. It's not associated with power. Your eyes are opened. We know Moses. As for that man, we don't know he's a sinner. You don't know him, yet he opened my eyes. You're not offended, but you speak. You don't know him, yet he opened my eyes. When they kick you out, allow it. Go out. When they kick you out, allow it. Go. When they kick you out, let them kick you out. When you go out, Jesus, realizing what has happened, he comes and he meets with you. Lord, who is he? He doesn't know who opened his eyes. The Lord Jesus says, I'm he. I've come to open the eyes of those who cannot see, and to blind those who claim to see. So I'm here to open your eyes. Physically, your eyes were not opened, but physically, it was these eyes which are open to see people. But knowing me, you have not known me. But this is the time that you know me, because you were persecuted right in your church. You went there. You are not afraid to testify about. You testified about me. You don't know him, yet he opened. So he testified. After testifying, what happened? He begins to see. Call unto me, I will show you great and mighty works. Call in your weakness. Let those elders speak against you. Let those elders plan and plot against you. Let the world be exposed among Christians. Infrared human earthen vessel of clay, God puts his treasure Treasure dwells in weakness. Treasure dwells in weakness. That's why we are hard pressed on every side. They saw that it's a human vessel of clay. They hard press it on every side, but it's not destroyed. So, in which state are you when you call for this power? So don't go and around, man of God, I need impartation. Man of God, pray for me, I need impartation. What state are you in, my son? So let me tell you, go. The only thing that you can do to possess this greatness, this extreme greatness, this perfect power, go. Do not blush. The problem is you are blushing. Do not blush. Go testify about Christ, even me. Do not be ashamed. Share with me my sufferings so that what you preach will expose you. You've been preaching, but you are not exposed. The only thing that you can cause you to be exposed, do not blush, do not be ashamed. The gospel you preach will expose you, and you will do it in the power of God. God's power, God's strength is made perfect in our weaknesses. Go, share with me my suffering to make you weak. At the moment you are weak, you'll call, Father. You begin to call. As you call, it will not be you who would say, I got this by my own might and power, but you will know that it's from God. It's from God and not from you. So many are looking for prayers, for impartations. They're looking for such. Look, when you go in your church, there will be manifestations which are funny. Reserved, unknown, unheard things must happen because it shows that it's from God and not from you. I don't come in and pray, Father, let this happen, let this happen. No, God just shows it. Are we going somewhere? So it's time. Know your God in the spirit. Know him in the spirit. It's painful. You have them talking over the phone about you. You just hear them talking, speaking about you. Some things that other people told them, they discuss about you. They believe them. If you're just human, you'll confront them, say, what are you saying about me? But you let them talk and you relax. You say, shh, let them talk. Let them talk. They're planning, they say this. Look the wrongs that he's doing. Look what he's doing with children there. Look what he's doing with people in his church. Look what he's doing. Is it right what he's doing? Some are leaving their homes because of him. Yet they know nothing. Somebody, don't you know that Jesus said, if you leave your mother and father, if you leave your wife, if you leave your children, your daughter, if you love them, you're not worthy to be my disciples. You're not worthy. So they say this and say whatever. They will talk about you all over the cities, all over the country, all over the world, saying whatever. But you say, Father, I allow this. Let it happen. Then God's strength is perfected in your weakness. Then you begin to do strange things, greater things, things unknown, things unheard of, things never seen before. There is the unrecorded. There is the unrecorded. The unrecorded things that you don't know, things that you never heard of, things that you never seen. So that you mustn't say, I know, for it is God who gave them. So that you mustn't say, I knew them. So God will give you what you don't know in your weakness. In your weakness. God will give you what you don't know in your weakness. Come on, you have to register on this earth, and God begins to use you to do things that were never recorded on earth. Since the beginning of the world, go and write book which was never written on earth. Since before the world began. Now, since the world began, go and produce a thing which was not done. Because God reserved it for the weak. So Jeremiah 33, call unto me, I will answer, I will show you great and mighty works. In which state are you in when you call? The things people have been calling based on the chapter. On radio station, we have a topic. The topic is call unto me. And everybody is calling the DJ. Everybody is calling the presenter. Because the presenter is the one running the show. The presenter is the one suggesting and bringing things right according to him or her. So, but if you call unto God, don't even pick up the phone, but make a call to the presenter. And when the presenter, all of a sudden, the presenter hears when the bag, if you hear the phone ring in the bag, when she opens the bag, she finds her lipstick ringing. And when she calls the lipstick, answer. The ringtone says answer. Don't be shocked that it's your lipstick. Takes the lipstick answer and said, I'm among the people who have been calling you concerning the topic. So call unto me, I will answer. You see, I'm calling on the unknown. I'm calling on the reserved. So call unto me. They've been calling you. I call unto God. I don't use the phone to call you. I'm not going to use the phone to call you because I'm operating in the reserved power of God. I'm operating in the reserved authority of God. So many people are not yet weak. To carry this exceeding greatness, you have to be weak in order to call. Many call when they're not weak. That's why you don't see the exceeding greatness. Instead of being weak, you look for someone. Pray for me, impart. There are some levels. They won't need someone to pray for you. They will need you to be weak in order to possess those levels. So I want you to understand, the Apostle Paul didn't run around for impartation. There are many ways where he got something different from God. So call unto me, I will answer. Let's just finish. We'll finish tomorrow. Just read from verse 11. I want you to get this. If you understand, you'll scream. Let's read.
Now I have been speaking like a fool.
Now I've been speaking like a fool.
But
you made me. You made me to speak like a fool. Read there.
But you forced me to it.
You forced me to it.
For I ought to have been saved the necessity and commended by you.
I was supposed to be commended by you.
For I have not fallen short one bit.
I've not fallen short one bit.
Or proved myself at all inferior to those.
Or prove myself inferior to those who are
superlative false apostles of yours.
Can you repeat it? Come on. What kind of a man who can speak like this? I'm not inferior to those super apostles of yours. What kind of man who can speak like this? They tested me. They did this to me. I'm not inferior. Now get this, you'll get it. What made him not to be inferior? Repeat, let's get it.
For I have not fallen short one bit.
Yes.
Or proved myself at all inferior to those superlative false apostles.
I did not prove myself to be inferior to those superlative false apostles.
Of yours.
Of yours.
Even if I'm nothing.
Even if I'm nothing. You see? He's got nothing. He's weak. Even if I'm nothing. You'll get it.
Indeed, the signs that indicate a genuine apostle were performed among you fully and most patiently in miracles and wonders.
Fully.
And mighty works.
Fully. Meaning that power made perfect. They were performed fully. With what? With great persevering from what? I was weak, but it was performed. I was weak, but it was poor yet rich. Blind yet seeing. Weak yet strong. So, meaning the power, the exceeding power is operating through the apostle. But persevering because he was in a state of weakness. Do we hear it now? He was in a state. Why? he called while he was weak. Father, please, let it go. It's too much. Let this thorn come out of my flesh. It's too much. God says, no, I'm living like that. God knew that I'm making him strong. My strength is made perfect in your weaknesses. So my power. So many want this power. But what level are you in? Which level did you go to? Which level did you go to? Some of you, I don't know if to pray for you, those issues that you go through. God's grace is sufficient that you may do it in the power of God. That you may do it in the power of God. Then you are truly wealthy. You are a true son when you reach that level. You are not a son who's wavering. You are not a son who goes in and out, who just moves around. Where can I get something else again? You are a son because you share in your father's glory. You shared in your father's witness, therefore you shared in his glory. In witness, you were able to call just as he called.